The Moving Iron Podcast is brought to you by these great sponsors. Are you looking to value your equipment more accurately, target the right buyers and close more deals, reach your ideal customer? Then look no further. Fusable isn't just about ag data, it's about action. Our best-in-class solution empowers you to value your equipment accurately, make informed decisions, and find the perfect prospects. Ignite your dealership's growth at fusable.com/movingiron-podcast. Out in the field, every decision counts. You wouldn't plant without testing your soil, so why would you prospect blind? Introducing EDA, your one-stop shop for ag equipment intel. EDA goes beyond specs and prices. You get deep dive data on every piece of equipment like UCC filings that help track ownership changes and uncover potential sales leads. D&B firmographics, which help you understand the financial health and buying power of potential customers. Market trends that help you stay ahead of the curve, and insights on equipment demands and pricings. With EDA, you're not just looking at data, you're seeing opportunity. Find the right buyer, sell smarter, and build lasting relationships. Visit edadata.com for your free demo and unlock the power of knowledge. For over 80 years, Iron Solutions has been your go-to data source for ag dealers, lenders, and manufacturers. Get powerful appraisal and value forecasting tools that fuel profitable decisions anytime, anywhere. Get your free demo at ironsolutions.com. Iron Solutions, confidence in every click. Today, there are many ways to finance ag equipment, but nobody delivers simple, fast, or flexible financing like AgDirect. Learn more about your options to buy, lease, and refinance equipment at agdirect.com. Valley Transportation has been hauling ag and construction equipment across the country for the past 33 years. Call Parker at 800-657-4910 for all your trucking needs. At Valley Transportation, our goal is to help you reach yours.
When you partner with Axon, you immediately gain access to a full range of products and solutions designed to meet the complex needs of today's grower. We carry all major brands and sizes of tires and wheels. We specialize in large diameter wheels for large equipment. We have one of the largest OEM replacement wheel inventories in North America. Known for extreme flotation setups, duals, and triples, we have wheels for all makes and models of tractors, sprayers, combines, and grain carts. If we don't have the wheel in stock, we'll custom build, sandblast, and paint in-house. There isn't a more vast inventory in North America dedicated to helping dealers move more iron. With facilities on the West Coast and in the heart of the Midwest, leverage our 230,000 square feet of indoor inventory to solve any problem a grower may have. Move more iron with Axon.
At Big Iron Auctions, customer satisfaction is our #1 goal. As the 40-year leader in auctions for agriculture, real estate, livestock, construction, and transportation, we are here to serve you. Big Iron will handle everything from start to finish. From meeting with you, to prepping your equipment, writing the listings, and collecting buyer's payments, let us do the heavy lifting for you. We love our customers, and we treat them like family. There's a Big Iron sales rep in your area, so let's get together. To learn more, visit bigiron.com.
Moving iron in the 21st century. Hard-working people working hard for you and me. Moving iron time and time again. Through the years you'll find us here. Moving iron.
Once again, it's time for the Machine Shed. I respect what you've done in the combine world.
But when you step in this ring, you're messing with
Thayer and Fennel.
And that's something you don't do.
Yeah, you're on a different planet now.
You got your eyes locked on the world's most combine selling son of a...
Now I can't help it that I'm custom made. I can't help it that I look good, smell good, woo, can dance all night long. I can't help it.
The Nature Boy. Woo! Last year, Aaron Fiddle spent more money on spilt high guard in fields all over Box Butte County than you made. I'm talking about the cinch shirt wearing, sheep raising, kiss still, woo, combine dealing, diesel driving, hay cutting, son of a gun. He's having a hard time keeping his ostrich boots on the ground. Woo!
Hey, what's rule number one? What's rule number one?
Party.
No, not party. No, it's not party.
Hello and welcome to Moving Iron Podcast. I've got Sean Chevalier. Did I say that right, Sean?
Absolutely.
All right, I nailed it. I'm not the smartest person in the room sometimes, Sean, so you gotta bear with me a little bit as we go through this. But Sean works for a company called PhBer, and I came across that company when I was at Husker Harvest Days, and thought they had a pretty unique system set up there on a drone chemical trailer, a spray trailer. And I thought that was very cool. That's how they had that set up, what it looked like. But before jumping into that, I want to get a little background on you, Sean. So talk a little bit about yourself and PhBer and all the fun stuff you guys have going on over there.
Yeah, so PhBer Manufacturing, we've been around since 1996. We're from up in Crystal City, Manitoba, Canada.
Okay.
Our company was started by a local farmer, Phil Friesen. He met up with a local machinist, Harvey Bergen. Together they made PhBer, you know, the PHI from Phil and the BER from Bergen. So that's where PhBer came from.
I got you.
So yeah, they kind of came together and they started in the large square bale industry, building processors, trying to solve problems on their own farm and then bringing them to market. So they started off with processors. They moved into building a lot of accumulators, which we still build today for accumulating large square bales. So we work quite closely with a lot of the major OEMs to build these accumulators that go behind the large square balers. From there, I've been with PhBer about 8 years now, just over 8 years. And some of the other products we have now, we still have the accumulators, but we've also introduced a product line called the Gladiator. So that product line is a large earth moving blade. We have different versions in 18 to 22 feet wide, basically for ditching, reclaiming land, being able to improve your drainage.
Right.
So we've been building that for a little while now. And then we have our product called the Dash. So we started building that in 2017. The Dash is our spray trailer that we had at Husker Harvest Days. Basically what we do with the sprayer, the whole concept behind it has always been about speed, efficiency, and, creature comfort for the operator, right?
Right.
So, a lot of tender trailers in the past have been home built. That's typically how they've been built. Customers will build their own, cobble together some parts, and they're not the easiest to work with. They're definitely not fast. You might be spending 30 to 40 minutes per fill, rinsing out your jugs and getting your sprayer filled. So with our Dash product, basically everything we do is preloaded. You preload all your chemicals into inductors, and then you load the sprayer all at once. So everything we do is about speed. So a 1,200 gallon high clearance sprayer, we're filling in about 3.5 minutes. Our times on 1,200 gallon sprayer, ladder down to ladder up on the sprayer, is 4.5 minutes. So every hour that your sprayer is just sitting there, it's just depreciation based on engine hours.
Yep.
So everything we do is speed and then also comfort, right? So we have step options for our trailers that we built. We have booms to be able to swing your hose out over the ditch so you don't have to drag it through the mud. We have different types of pumping solutions to be able to pump your chemical into your inductors. So we build very modular systems. You kind of put them together however you want.
Yep. Yeah, and I think so. The one thing I was looking for at Husker Harvest was innovation, right? And that's kind of and people can define innovation a lot of different ways, but you could have some of the most non-mechanical things that are innovative, and the most high-tech, computer-rich, software-rich things that are innovative too on top of that. And the one thing that I found interesting about what you guys are doing is just like what you're talking about there, where you can load your mixes and do all those kind of things, and you're in and you're out, and the versatility of the trailer. Like when I was there talking to you, I was like, man, I'd just like to have one of these just for a game day trailer. Put the TVs on there, because all the sides pop up all the way around it. You're out of the weather. You're in comfort as much as you can be. Type of things. But the thing I liked about not just your spray trailer that you had, was your drone spray trailer. And, drones aren't anything new. They've been around for a long time, but this was the first time that I'd actually sat back and really paid attention to how much drone technology was out there. I think when I was walking through that show, there were probably easily eight or 10 different drone manufacturers that were building those big, multiple, high payload drones that were flying around. And what I liked about your trailer was, and I never even thought about the fact of multiple drones like that, and then okay, well, you got this drone now you're going to go out and spray something with it. How are you going to fill it? And then what are you going to fill it with? And what mixtures are you doing? And how you mixing that stuff? And how does stuff come into play? You took the same technology from your conventional wheeled sprayer to the same technology on the drone side and put that on there. So talk about that thinking a little bit, and what spurred you guys to think about making a sprayer trailer like that. And I think it was 4 or 5 of those drones you could put on that and transport something like that.
So just at Husker Harvest Days, we launched our Dash carrier. That's our drone carrier. So that can load. It's very modular. You can load 2, 3, or 4 drones from it. So I mean, the drone industry is moving very, very quickly. Whether it's availability of drones or the laws and regulations around drones,
sure,
moving a lot faster than many industries on the ag side, and it's definitely a very viable market, is what we're seeing now. Like, it's becoming a very good market for people to actually spray with. So we wanted to take everything we've learned from the Dash side, from our high clearance sprayer tenders, over to the drone side. So the operator comfort, the speed of loading drones, how quickly you can move from spot to spot on the field. Because now these drones that are coming out, they are getting quite large now, but you still have to refill them every 8 minutes or so. Refill, swap your batteries out, maybe clean them off, and then move along the field right as you're spraying. So we want to take that whole concept of speed and making it easy for the operator, not having to run up and down ladders too much. Stay up on one platform, have good line of sight to everything they're working with. So we came out with a trailer which has an upper platform with wings that fold over top of the drones. So when you're in transport, the drones are all on the upper platform. They're all protected from the weather. You don't have to fly or carry your drones up or down to get to that upper operating platform. Then when you get up to your spot to fly and spray, you just unfold these wings. You lift your operator's roof up on the perch, and then you can start spraying right away. So in a few minutes, you can start spraying right away.
Yeah, and that was what I'm talking about from the innovation side of it. I mean, there's a lot of products I saw there where it was just that same what you just laid out, right? It wasn't like it was some, self-driving whatever. It was, the idea behind it was here's a need, right? Here's an emerging market of sorts, right? And that's probably not the right term to use for drones. They're more than emerging. But I mean, you take something like that where now you're starting to see a demand signal, like, hey, I really need to be able to go do these kind of things. And you came up with this idea that you took the same technology that you were using, the same efficiencies that we were using on the sprayer side, conventional sprayer side, and just, I mean, until you pointed out to me that it was a drone trailer, I couldn't tell the difference until you started saying, like, oh, this is our drone trailer and this is our spray trailer, because they're the same size, right? You sell the same amount of product. You got a cooler, you got a nice little, set of stairs going to the top, and I got up on top and looked around, and then from that area where you're talking about on top of there with the control area, you can see, have a really good line of 360 degree view, and you're whatever you are, 15 or 20 feet off the ground, and you've got that nice view of what's going on around you. So you're above you're above, and you can see what's going on. What demand signals were you getting from your customer base that said, hey, we'd really like to have something like this? Or was it something that someone came to you and talked to you about, or was it just something like, we're going to go out on a limb here and see if we can't sell a few of these?
So, yeah, it definitely came to us a few different ways. So, I mean, the owners of PhBer, they are still farmers themselves. They're starting to see the advantages to adding drones into their toolbox, right? I mean,
right.
Still having a high clearance sprayer, but having a drone where you can now spray. You can spray when it's a bit wetter. You can't get your high clearance sprayer out. Certain crop types where might not want tire tracks because you have to harvest it so close to the ground. We definitely had some customers reach out to us who are interested. Myself, I lead the engineering side. It seemed a little bit out there until I think it was there's a farm show last year. My dad still farms. He went out to it and he came back to me and he said, he's like, oh, it seems like drones might actually be a thing we might use shortly in the future. And I was like, wow, if my own dad can say that, that's saying something, right? Maybe it is the real market, right?
Yep. And I think so. More and more drones are coming more and more play, and it's not just necessarily on the spray side too. We start looking at some of this drone technology that's coming out, and you look at the software stuff that you can track emergence, and you can do thermal scans of your crop and see, how much, if there's disease in there and those kind of things. So there's like multiple uses for drones. Let's switch back to your conventional spray trailer here for just a minute and talk about that a little bit. So there's the idea of getting in and out of a refill situation and anywhere, under 5 minutes is awesome. There's some other products out there that can do those kind of things. But the thing I liked about your sprayer trailer over there was how confined everything was and how everything was out of the weather, right? So if you're, it's not, you don't have the sun beating down on your stuff, and you have the opportunity to keep it shaded so it's not as hot on those chemicals and those kind of things. A lot of spray trailers you see setups they're just open air spray trailers, and you're dealing with the wind and those kind of things and all the different stuff that play into that. Walk me through the thought process there on why the trailer that you guys built is, more or less enclosed and very accessible from, either side of the front or the back or wherever you're at. What was the thought process behind that, and why did you decide to go down that path?
So our spray trailer, the Dash, we built it as a very modular system. Every farm is very different, their needs and their wants, really. I mean, whether it's two farms side by side here in Manitoba or a farm from Manitoba, Saskatchewan, North Dakota, Nebraska, everyone's going to have a little bit different needs and wants, and how they want to store their chemical, how they want to pump it, how simple of a product they want, or what extra features they want. Maybe they want lights, or maybe they want a boom to be able to load their sprayer from either side of the trailer. So a lot of our thought process when we're designing here is, how can we make this modular so that the customer has some control over how they build their trailer? I mean, like I said, historically, farmers have built their own trailers. That's been a winter project that people would do, where they would build their sprayer up how they wanted, right? Or the trailer, rather. So we wanted to keep that same concept, but, either able to retrofit their current spray trailers with parts from us, maybe they just buy some options, or, buy a complete trailer package from us, where, a lot of commercial farms, they won't have time to work on projects like these in the winter. So they want an entire package, but they want to build it their way to work for their operators.
Yep. And I like this. I just like the way your setup was. And like you said, there again, your fill systems and the different ways that you have things set up when it comes to your mixing, your rate mixing, and those kind of things, and what you're doing. Like you said, not only is it idle time, but also if you're getting out there and you're spraying, you might be cumulatively knocking 2 or 3 days off your spray time when you really start kind of factoring this stuff in there. And you start talking about being ahead of diseases and those kind of things, and different pests and those kind of things that are associated with that. You've got to be able to sit back and show a customer, hey, there's some really good savings here just because of the speed and accuracy that we're able to load the stuff in the field.
Right. And not only speed and accuracy, but being able to, a part of our system too is, we've got 4 different inductors you can fill your chemical into. So that now you have the option to, have your chemicals separated to improve your efficacy. Some different chemicals you need to keep separate until you have a certain amount of water in between them.
Right.
One of the other benefits about our spray trailer is it's an incredibly simple. It's a simple product, really. It's very simple for customers to use. We sell it direct to customers. There's extremely little service and support needed. It's all mechanically operated, so it makes sense to farmers. How it all works together.
Yep, for sure. I enjoyed your Ice Baby parody on your YouTube page there. Let's check that out. So
I'm glad you got to see that.
That's good. That's funny. So talk a little bit about the difference in your models and that you have. Talk a little bit about how you talk about the modularity of your system, but talk a little bit about the different models that you have that you can associate that with.
Yeah, so kind of the heart of our unit is our dash. That's where you have the inductors, you have your rinse pump on there, you have your 3-inch your centrifugal pump to be able to fill up your sprayer. I mean, the modularity comes in with, you can get different pumps, but then, you can get that heart of the machine, or you can configure it all right on our website. You can choose which options you get. So you get that dash, that main heart of the unit, and then you choose your options. You can choose, multiple different steps that you could put on your trailer to be able to easily get onto your, either your high boy or your step deck trailer. You can get a cage option to be able to store your jugs. You can store them, full and empty. We offer, different lighting packages, so you can backlight your inductor so that you can see how full they are if you're spraying when it's getting a bit dark out or in dusk. I think we've got probably 100 different options that can be configured, millions of ways. One kit I really like is our Hunter Brothers kit. It's, I don't know if you've heard of the Hunter Brothers out of Saskatchewan, Canada, but they're a country music band. So we partnered with them, and we sell this Hunter Brothers kit where we have these light arms that unfold, stage lighting, a speaker system, extra cooler kit. And I mean, what I like about that option is the proceeds from that sale go directly to drug rehabilitation programs. So we partnered with them on that kit there.
That's cool. So if I'm ordering one of these, can I order it each individual piece I want, and I can put it on my trailer, or is that something you guys build the trailer for me and I just come pick up the whole unit?
Either way, we do a lot of systems both ways. And a lot of people want to buy complete trailers. A lot of people want to retrofit what they already have. A lot of people already have trailers. They just want to, order some steps and make it easier to get it on and off the trailer. Order pump kits. Either way works for us. That's all available right on our website, PhBer.ca.
Okay, yeah. So just check that out. It's PhBer. That's PhIBer.ca. Check out that website there. Sean, I really appreciate you being on the podcast. Any final thoughts you want to throw out there about your dash system or any other thing you have out there?
Not too much. I mean, we're a very innovative company, so there's always new stuff in the pipeline, new options, new features. Yeah.
Right on. Okay. And if folks want to reach out to you or go to PhBer, what's the best way to do that?
Definitely head to PhBer.ca. I mean, we've got links to all of our different social media. We're Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, whatever works for people, but all those links are right on our website.
Right on. Well, that's make sure you go to that website. It's PhBer, PhIBer.ca. Check that out, and you go there and see all the cool stuff they have over there. Very, like I talked about, very innovative in your systems in there, and I was very, again, wasn't like a bunch of software or something driving itself. It's just the way you had stuff stacked in there and how everything kind of flowed together. It just made it the ease of use that was there. It was really a very well put together product. So my hat's off to you guys over there at PhBer.
Well, I appreciate you checking us out, and I really appreciate your time.
All right, Sean. I appreciate you being on, man. We'll catch you again next time.
Bye.
The podcast is brought to you by these great sponsors. Are you looking to value your equipment more accurately? Target the right buyers and close more deals? Reach your ideal customer? Then look no further. Fusable isn't just about ag data, it's about action. Our best-in-class solution empowers you to value your equipment accurately, make informed decisions, and find the perfect prospects. Ignite your dealership's growth at fusable.com/movingiron-podcast. Out in the field, every decision counts. You wouldn't plant without testing your soil, so why would you prospect blind? Introducing EDA, your one-stop shop for ag equipment intel. EDA goes beyond specs and prices. You get deep dive data on every piece of equipment like UCC filings that help track ownership changes and uncover potential sales leads. D&B firmographics, which help you understand the financial health and buying power of potential customers. Market trends that help you stay ahead of the curve, and insights on equipment demands and pricings. With EDA, you're not just looking at data, you're seeing opportunity. Find the right buyer, sell smarter, and build lasting relationships. Visit edadata.com for your free demo and unlock the power of knowledge. For over 80 years, Iron Solutions has been your go-to data source for ag dealers, lenders, and manufacturers. Get powerful appraisal and value forecasting tools that fuel profitable decisions anytime, anywhere. Get your free demo at ironsolutions.com. Iron Solutions, confidence in every click. Today, there are many ways to finance ag equipment, but nobody delivers simple, fast, or flexible financing like AgDirect. Learn more about your options to buy, lease, and refinance equipment at agdirect.com. Valley Transportation has been hauling ag and construction equipment across the country for the past 33 years. Call Parker at 800-657-4910 for all your trucking needs. At Valley Transportation, our goal is to help you reach yours.
When you partner with Axon, you immediately gain access to a full range of products and solutions designed to meet the complex needs of today's grower. We carry all major brands and sizes of tires and wheels. We specialize in large diameter wheels for large equipment. We have one of the largest OEM replacement wheel inventories in North America. Known for extreme flotation setups, duals, and triples, we have wheels for all makes and models of tractors, sprayers, combines, and grain carts. If we don't have the wheel in stock, we'll custom build, sandblast, and paint in-house. There isn't a more vast inventory in North America dedicated to helping dealers move more iron. With facilities on the West Coast and in the heart of the Midwest, leverage our 230,000 square feet of indoor inventory to solve any problem a grower may have. Move more iron with Axon.
At Big Iron Auctions, customer satisfaction is our #1 goal. As the 40-year leader in auctions for agriculture, real estate, livestock, construction, and transportation, we are here to serve you. Big Iron will handle everything from start to finish. From meeting with you, to prepping your equipment, writing the listings, and collecting buyer's payments, let us do the heavy lifting for you. We love our customers, and we treat them like family. There's a Big Iron sales rep in your area, so let's get together. To learn more, visit bigiron.com.
Moving iron in the 21st century. Hardwood